So good morning, everyone. This is BCA Batch 1, and we are debating on the topic Google versus library. So over to you.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. So first, I would like to say that library has an upper edge as compared to Google. I will provide you various aspects for that. Whenever there is a question or whenever there is a formula in mathematics, we can search that on Google. But there are various concepts that needs to be understood. For example, there are several exams like JEE, NEET and CAT. They cannot be cleared with some rote learning of a simple formula. It requires the deep learning of concepts. If we know the formula of right angle triangle discriminant formula, then we will not be able to solve each and every question because that requires concept understanding as well as deep learning. It also requires hard work. Another thing I would like to say, a man is known by the company he keeps. So when one person is in a library, he or she must be surrounded in an environment where all students are studying. So by seeing that, we will also be motivated to give our best and move ahead in life. Thank you.
All right, very good. Yes, next. From the opponent party. Yeah, okay.
Good afternoon to all. I am in favor of Google. If we need any kind of information, we don't require to go to the library and search for the books where it is available or not. With Google help, we can search it with one click at anywhere, anytime. So, from my opinion, Google is the best. I can't say the best, but yeah, better option. Thank you.
Morning everyone. I am Pragati Bhardwaj and I am supporting Google because according to me, Google save us our time and also we can access it from everywhere and anytime. There is no required the same place for this.
Have a fresh morning to all of you. This is Roshan Arya, and we all are gathered here for a debate Google versus library. And I'm in the favor of library. As we all know that schools, colleges, these all educational places are temple for everyone. So, as I know and as I feel and as I learned till today, library there are lots of books, and book is the best thing by which we can learn a lot of things in offline manner. We are living in a modern era, but we we don't have to displace books instead of mobile phones. So library is very important in everywhere. So that in our modern education, everywhere, colleges, schools, there is a library, not a classroom or a place where we can frequently use mobile phones. So library is very important. That's all. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Sonam here. I am in favor of Google. As we all know that we all are pursuing BCA from this college. So in this era, we all need technical study or online mode of study and anything. We prefer phones or Google to search anything, or in same time, Google saves our time. And at the same time, it also gives in details. Like whatever we search, that's all don't come the meaning. There is also some sentences and in detail. From that we get the information in detail to get understand that one in better. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Kanya, and today there is a debate on Google versus library, and I am in the favor of library. Yes, as like my friends said who are in favor of Google, said Google is fast. Yes, I admit it. But there is a question: from where does Google kept all the knowledge? From where they kept all the facts from books, and from books are present in the library. A library is a primary source of knowledge from anything. Hence, library is better than Google. Thank you.
Good morning to all of you. I am in the favor of Google. As some of the say that Google is fast, Google saves our time. Yes, it is true. I have a question for all of you. In the pandemic situation, we don't go to library to search or to find anything from the books. We are using the internet. We have the internet and we are googling it and continue our study from it. Thank you.
I am in favor of library. Since library is a place where we get the vibe of study and library. The vibe of library is something else that we can't get on the internet. On the internet, there are lots of distraction and all. If we click on Google, a simple search, that it gives so many answers and it might be confusing sometimes, and also might be the contrast of what is said in the above link and the below. And apart from that, when we open Google, we must have a device and internet connection. And as we know, India is so much well-to-do country, and so not everyone has the access of that. So the library is a place where you can access almost unlimited knowledge, though the books are limited, but I don't think that everyone can read all of the books present over there. And one quote that's coming in my mind, that one book is equal to 10 good friends, and one library is equals to thousands of friends. So make a book your best friend, and I don't think you will need anyone. Thank you.
Thank you. I am going to tell about I am in the favor of Google. We are all are seeing how the world is burning in the global warming. One of the main reasons behind this is deforestation. How? Because one tree can digest 1 ton of CO2 in its lifetime, but we are sacrificing our trees in terms of printing the such papers, which is depleting our environment and polluting our environment. So I can say that Google is playing a very good role in providing us a eco-friendly environment and providing us a way of learning from the ease of your home, or you can say from any part of the world. Thank you.
Thank you. And I have little slightly different opinion from my friend. As my friend Ankit said, that it is a cause of distraction. So I want to tell that every point have two sides, positive and negatives. It is in our mind that what we have to do. If you are sitting in a library also and you are not focusing on books also, your mind will surround everywhere. You can't focus on that. And if you are full of enthusiasm and you are full of focus and searching on the Google and doing your study, you can do study in a well manner. So you can't say distraction is all because of Google and online platforms, because distraction is in your mind, in your heart. If you are focused, no one have the ability to change your attitude and your personality. Thank you.
Another thing I would like to add in favor of library is, first of all, when we don't know anything or any topic, on Google we will just do one click and type that and we will get our answer. But when we go in a library, first we will search that book. In that book, we have to go through a list of chapters. From that list of chapters, we need to find out one chapter which our content or from which our content will be maintained, will be gained. So in that chapter, we will study thoroughly all the concepts that were given. So library provides an upper edge to us, because that will not only provide us the exact information, it will also help us to gain some extra information. It will also enhance something to our current stock of knowledge.
Sulika, but I have a question from you, my friend. If you suppose that it is a time of just 5 minutes before the examination, and you are forgetting a one formula, you will go to the library. You have that much time. You will go to the library, search the book, search the whole chapters, read all this, and then find the formula. Or you will just click the Google or get the formula.
First of all, only knowing the formula can't guarantee that I will be able to solve the question. If you give an example, then I can provide you the formula as well as the question which you will not be able to solve only with the ease of formula.
I just use the example. I can say many other things in social science, also in Hindi, also if you are, if I give the situation of Hindi, if in literature you are missing a paragraph or a quote said by some writer, you will go to the library and find the book, or you will just click it. There is not any kind of use of formula.
Many great personalities we have in our India, such as Mahatma Gandhi, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. They all have preferred books over Google. They all said that books are the basis of life. We define our life on the basis of books. The books that we read, we become like themselves. For example, if students will use calculator and computer to do the calculations required, he or she will not be able to utilize his mind in a proper way. For students, it is very necessary to work hard and to utilize their brain in each and every question. If in every question we will take the help of calculator and computer, then we will not be able to develop our mind in that way which is required. For example, earlier India used to produce great mathematicians like Aryabhata, scientists like C.V. Raman, and nowadays they are not getting produced. This is all due to the help of technology, because students are just searching the formula and writing down the answers. They are not utilizing their own brain to develop thinking capability.
Other friends say that whenever we open Google and search anything, there are many advertisements added on site. So we have a many options. We have a different kind of browser, so on which we don't have any adless browsers are available for the study. And like the browser and many more.
As you all said that Google is better than library, so tell me one thing: if we are lacking in this modern era youth generation, anyone can say? We are we are having lack of concentration. Youth generations are lacking concentration. So if we are using mobile phones, Google search engine, then there are lots of needs in this time we need a lots of concentration. But if we use books at least 10 minutes, 5 minutes, we focus on that. But in this time, lots of people are using mobile phones instead of searching anything. They distract another ways. So library improve our concentration power also.
Then can you say that if a student is opening a book and seeing that he is totally focused on that?
Yeah, exactly. At least 5 to 10 minutes, he or she will focus. How you can say this is not possible?
No, concentration is all depends on their mindset.
Yeah, mindset will come from where? Google.
If you are interested in study, then you have to concentrate on study.
Okay, let
It's not
me
depend on the mobile phone
tell. In
and
ancient time, what our ancient will do?
what am I saying?
How ancestors will do?
It not depend on the resources.
Yeah, we all are learning from.
In ancient time, there no resource to learn. We can have a chance. If you are comparing
If you are continuing it with the earlier era,
Yeah.
then as my friend said, also our honorable Mahatma Gandhi and all the leaders, then the changes can't be come. Then the changes can't be come. Like we are saying, if earlier people use cycle, okay, then yeah, I know that it is good for health. They do exercise by the riding of cycle. But after coming of motorcycle and all that, nowadays we all know that Elon Musk has introduced Tesla. Why we, if we will set up in earlier period, we don't get the changes.
Exactly, you are right. I'm not saying you wrong, but as we all know that India is a developing country. So this is the development we are achieved here. So I'm telling you that in the field of education, that we need a lots of concentration to achieve our goal, whatever we are want to become in our life. Means that there are lots of knowledge we have to gain from books, because books helps us in a very field. Google's we will search like one topic or anything, and if we search in the book, then we can suddenly see that, oh, I forget this, and then we recap that. But Google, if we search, we can only focus on that whatever we search. But
So I have slightly different opinion from my friend. He said in earlier times. Earlier times we used to eat raw meat, but how we evolved? Earlier time people are more conscious of environment because they are directly dependent on tree itself. They used to write on banana leaves because leaves are renewable. But if you cut the whole tree, it will take a lot of time to replace it. And he said that we are earlier what is used the binary languages. A, B, C languages are very complex to use, but the time passes and the high level language develops so that we can able to deviate our focus on the high-tech technology like machine learning, AI, deep learning, robotics, so that, and even this is being introduced in the medical sector so that operation can be done in a very precise manner without any kind of risk.
so that we have a lots of books for this machine learning, robotics. First of all, we have to read a line to line for learning machine learning.
Whenever I will go to any higher institution like IITs, NITs, and IIMs, we know that their professors and the persons and the directors are very well educated. They also know that all students must have a cell phone or smartphone with them. But why those institutions have developed a library? Even in our college, despite of all the technologies and facilities, our director sir has opened a library for the students. So don't you think that they are more smarter than us? Their thinking capability is more better than us? I agree.
You said many libraries are made. Some libraries also give free Wi-Fi to them. Before you say the calculation is, we use calculator to calculation. Common student use many calculator for big calculations because their calculations are not done by any pen paper because their calculations are big. As Roshan Arya said that we are distracted while using Google. We can download PDF from it and turn off our net so that we can distract from it. As you said,
This is also form of reading.
reading but from Google, not by going to library.
The contains
This is called e-books, electronic books,
not
not
contains whatever is in PDF. This is come from books like
I am not saying that it comes from where. I am saying that you have said that we have get distracted by this. We can
yeah, we
download
can
e-books.
also print out from this.
Printout is a waste of paper. Don't you think that printout is a waste of
Yeah,
paper?
if you say that, then we are wasting our energy, we are wasting our fuels, we are wasting our money.
We are wasting our time. There is not point of concentration. There is point of time because time is very valuable in this time.
Yeah, there are also negative impact. We are when we are studying on the mobile phones or laptop, they come separate. There are lots of ultraviolet rays.
There is
They
blue.
affects our eyes.
There is blue lens available for it.
Yeah, this is your effect. Effect. This is not your merit. This is your disadvantage that you are using spectacle.
If you are reading
We
book,
have-
but there's some timing. If you are using book, reading book, then they are little what little read. Okay, so it also affects our eyes.
How it will affect our eyes?
Reading
Reading books, what?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am, first of all, I want to tell one more point. The persons or the people who are below poverty line, They are not able to afford mobile phones. How they will use? They are only the way for education, educated. They are come to library. They have only one way for studying. They are not able to afford mobile phones or laptop. So how they will study? Education,
Nowadays, there is
the right of education to everyone.
Library also give free Wi-Fi to study.
nowadays, according to you, all the institutions should be closed because we all have smartphones and computers. So we should all buy a smartphone and
Google don't
computer
give
and
degrees.
start
That's
studying.
why we come to college and
Okay,
university.
so for that we will take an dummy course.
Okay, my friend.
It is not made yet.
As we are discussing Google versus library, if we are in college, then it's good. But if we are out of college, 1 kilometer away, 2 kilometer away, then we will come to the college, then we will go to the library, then we will start the then we will get the information or just right here, one click we will get the information.
Once my father used to say that the person who have more larger than the library self, TV is larger than the library self. This is not uh, this is not indicate that is a good student.
We are not talking about TV. We are talking about smart things.
Yeah, smartphone
Is smaller than
television
the
is also a smart electronic device.
We are not talking about.
But we are talking about Google, not the smartphone.
Not smart.
You as you say that library is no, as you say that we are if we are in the college, so that I have given this example that
We want
Recently, we have seen Unicorn Physics Wala will able to provide such a with such a good education at very low cost only due to the Google and online classes, not due to the bookish knowledges, so that he can connecting each and every part of the India through his good education qualities. That and even if you say when we are at home, my friend said we will search on a book, and whatever if we fed up with book in Google, we can search the same book of different authors at a time. Not everyone can have a different book for a same topic, but on Google you can find if you are facing any in understanding any concept, you can find some other book to take some concept. You can also call your friends and you can do a group study on the use of Google Home, Google Duo like this. And this will help you to increase your analyzing capacity. Thank you.
That's just great that we are learning, so we are advancing our technology and diving deep into the learning process, and a lot of new types of learning are coming, like machine learning and all. Do you know the dark side of this? The factories are emitting so much of pollutants and environment is being harmed. And what you said about the deforestation, that a tree needs to be cut for hookah, don't you think that if a tree is cut, the another tree is planted by the company itself? I think it's a guideline of the government that they have to plant these trees. And if we are emitting the CO2, then it has a lot of different consequences also, apart from the global warming itself. And technological advancement is not always accessible to all of us, like in country of India. We are not like USA, like everyone is having good lifestyle and all. So in India,
Please give me that.
I have also
Conclude.
Ma'am, I would like to answer this question.
Alright, give her
yes,
that.
ma'am, physics.
Then we also have to answer.
Yeah, exactly.
Ma'am, if online classes conducted by physics wala or other kind was sufficient, then can you tell me why is he also opening offline centers in every city? If it was sufficient, then he should not open offline.
You all know every coin has two sides. He's opening. Obviously he's opening a offline centers so that every the person who want to do offline classes and for better doubt clearing, which is very tough in online classes, doubt clearing, because some kind of disturbance is happening. You have seen in online classes. That's why the main thing is doubt clearing is the main thing for which he is advancing towards the offline class.
And the same teacher, both are teaching in both offline and online. The teacher who is teaching in offline, same teacher is teaching in online, same content.
Don't answer.
So I would like to conclude this debate by saying that library gives you a vibe of study, and Google, I don't think when you open the internet, there's no notification. There must be some notification in time. And apart from the vibe, you also get to know about what the other man is thinking. The person sitting next to you will tell you more things that the Google will not. The Google gives you very precise knowledge of what you have chosen. So it's another thing. One more is that one can ask for help in library without paying a fee. Just go inside and ask. If you have to study here continuously, you have to pay something. But it's way more less than the technology that you need to access Google. And in India, we are not so much well that everyone has the access of internet. Though we are developing, we still have some areas where there is no Google or internet.
Do you know India has the largest online transaction from the mobile phone? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. That was Google versus the library, and you were watching students of BCA AKU Batch 1 debating on the much awaited event, Communication Fest. And Youth Parliament is one very popular event where the students have always enjoyed participating. So that's all for now. Thank you.